What's going on, y'all? It's your boy, Bud Crawford beats Errol Spence, and I'm back again with another one. I need you guys to do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, that notification icon for more videos like this. I have a question for you guys. Did Errol Spence Jr. scam the public? Did Errol Spence Jr. scam the public? I honestly think he scammed us, guys. Errol Spence Jr. scammed the public. And I'm going to prove it right now. Just listen to me for a second and you draw your own conclusions. But I'm almost convinced that Errol Spence Jr. scammed us. Meaning, like, this guy talked a whole lot of shit going into this fight. He completely convince me. If I wasn't a Terrence Crawford fan, I hope you guys are listening. If I wasn't a Terrence Crawford fan, I would have put $5,000 on Errol Spence Jr., thinking he was going to knock out Terrence Crawford. He had me convinced he was going to win the fight. I almost was doubting my pick going into this fight. But because I know boxing, I wasn't falling for the bullshit. I knew Errol Spence was tooting his horn, talking his shit. But to be honest, did he really scam us, guys? Well, did he scam his fans? The Earl sexuals? Because he didn't even put up a fight against Terrence Crawford. It was almost like he was just there to pick up a check. And we can clearly see once he got that check, he took a vacation. The guy took a vacation after the check cleared. Once the check cleared, he took a vacation. And you guys can tell I'm not reaching. We seen the same thing with Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia made that 30 mil. The check cleared. He made the same 30 mil like Earl made against Crawford. Once the check cleared, Ryan Garcia took a vacation. He took a vacation in Egypt. Errol Spence check clears. He takes a vacation to Spain. Out of sight, out of mind. Now, tell me you guys don't believe Errol Spence did the same thing. There's no way you can't see this. This is like right before our eyes. We need to call out the BS. When I seen this guy training in the epilogues, running and stuff, it looked like a fat guy trying to lose weight. It didn't look like a boxer that's been dedicated to the sport of boxing for the last couple of years. Now, guys, I don't want to take any credit from Terrence Bud Crawford. I always believed Terrence Crawford would have crushed the big fish. But my thing is, did the big fish know he was going to lose this fight going into this fight? Because he didn't even put up a fight. And that's the part that bothers me. It disgusts me that he didn't even put up a fight. A lot of people pay for this pay-per-view expecting the big fish to actually put up a fight. He convinced a lot of people that he was going to do what he was going to do. He calls himself the truth, but he didn't stand on what he always preaches. You got to practice what you preach, buddy. He convinced guys from my city, Philadelphia, to put big money on him. Guys like Gilly the Kid put big money on Errol Spence Jr. just for Errol Spence Jr. to go in there and fold. Get dropped 3 times. Referee had to save him because his own freaking trainer refused to save his freaking life. His trainer refused to save his life, guys. The guy got beat senselessly. For 9 rounds, Crawford beat the sense out of this guy because he couldn't make any adjustments. He was doing the same thing over and over, and all Crawford had to do was take away his jab. And the big fish was brought to shore, and he was drowning. It was unbelievable sight to see how Crawford played with the big fish. But yeah, guys, let me know what you think, man. This stuff is crazy, bro. The big fish cashed out. You know, a lot of people bought all of his t-shirts, all of his merchandise, thinking he should have at least put up a fight. I understand he lost the fight, but it's not that he lost the fight, it's how he lost the fight. He went out bad. He went out so bad that people got to make up stuff. Oh, he had neurology problem. He had brain problem. A doctor came out, said his eyes was glossy. Errol Spence eyes always look like that. He's the big fish. He got fish eyes. His eyes always look like that, guys. What are you guys talking about? His eyes look like that going into the Danny Garcia fight. His eyes look like that going into the Yordanis Ugas fight. What are you people talking about? Don't make excuses up for the big fish. He knew what he signed up for when he took the bait, like Bud Crawford said. He took the bait. The big fish got caught. He took the bait. Terrence Bud Crawford is excellent fisherman. You guys seen that Crawford bought a new boat too. The big fish got caught. He's really not the biggest in the ocean. Because if he's getting caught, he's definitely not the biggest in the ocean. You guys got to realize the ocean, only like 12% of the ocean has been discovered. We haven't reached the deepest of the ocean yet. We haven't discovered everything in the ocean. So, he is not the biggest in the ocean. He got caught. But fans need answers. When maybe he threw us signs when he said, there was an interview of Errol Spence saying, I'm not willing to die in the ring. You guys remember that interview? What about the time what about the fact that he became a promoter while he's still boxing? The writing has always been on the wall, huh? He became a promoter while he was still boxing. He mentally, physically retired. And he mentally, physically got the will beat out of him. Teofimo Lopez said this fight was going to be about will when it was really about skills. And he got mentally, physically, emotionally abused by Terrence Bud Crawford.